In this video, we're going to be looking at some questions with regards to percentiles. So we're going to focus on working with percentiles and percentile ranks. In this data set, which value represents the 75th percentile? Okay, so we have a list of data here. What we're going to have to do is, like we did with median questions, is organize the data into order from least to greatest. So from least to greatest, I have 105, 107. So I'll cross them off as I'm going. Next I have 112. Then 114. 115. Next I have 122. 125. 130. 136. 142. And lastly, 153. Thinking in terms of money, if you had 75 cents, that would be the same as having possibly 3 quarters, right? Well, the 75th percentile would be the top 1 quarter. There would be 3 quarters below and 1 quarter above. So what we're going to have to do in this data is we're going to split it into 2 halves, and then we're going to split those halves into quarters. So we have in this set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 values. So the middle term would be, we're going to do like we did with median, split our data until we get to the very middle. Okay, so our median is 122. So that means that that's 50%. 50% of our data is below 122, 50% is above. So now what we're going to have to do is take the top half, which is these numbers right here, and we're going to have to find the median of these. And I'm going to put a line above this time. So I'm going to cancel those, and that leaves me with 136. That's the median of the upper half of my data. So the 75th percentile will be, in this case, 136. So what that means is that 25% of my data is above 136, and 75% of my data is below. Determine the 50th percentile for the data set, then find the 25th and 75th percentile for the data set. So once again, this is very similar to the last question. We're going to have to order our numbers from least to greatest, and once done that, we're going to divide it into we're going to find our median, divide it into 2 sets of data, and then we're going to take the upper and lower halves of our median data, and we're going to divide them once again. So the lowest number here is 36. Then we've got 38. Then we're at 41. Then we're 42. Then 46, sorry. 47. Next we're at 49. Then 51. 51 again. There's 2 51s. In this case, 51 would be a mode. 52 and 53. So cross out 52, cross out 53. So I'm going to find the median, or the 50th percentile. So cross those out. and those, and those, those, those. So my 50th percentile is 47. Half of my data is less than 47. So that's my cutoff. So now I define my, so I'm going to say the 50th percentile is 47. Next, I'm going to find the 25th percentile. And then to do that, I'm going to take the bottom half of my data, and I'm going to find the median of that. So I'll cross that with that, cross that with that, and I'm left with one value. So my 25th percentile that's going to be 41. For my 75th percentile, I'm going to have to do the median of the top half of my data. So cross off the two highest and lowest, then the next, and I'm left with a value here. So my 75th percentile is equal to 51. So what that means is that 75% of my data is less than the number 51. And there we go, that's percentiles. So summarize again. The percentile is a number that a certain percent of data in a set is less than. The median is the 50th percentile. So 50% of data will be less than the median. And finally, percentile rank is a number between 0 and 100 that shows how much data is at or below a given value. So the 50th percentile is also a percentile rank of 50.